Hello world, it's MrBeast. In this video we are doing something very special. We are sending Dan to the moon. Okay, not quite. We are sending this photo of Dan to the actual moon. How are we doing this? Well, with help from the one and only MrBeast. I'll let him explain the hard part with this video. Let's go.
No joke, for $10, I'll put whatever picture you want on the moon. Basically, NASA is putting a rover on the moon, and I managed to convince them to let me buy storage on their moon rover. Thank you, NASA.
Isn't that awesome? So basically MrBeast has paid to put a hard drive on the moon and letting you put whatever images you want on it. So we will buy one of these soon and we will talk about that more in a minute. But first, let's talk about why this is so damn cool. Also subscribe if you haven't already, because that would make you just as cool. Thanks. Okay, to begin with, I wanted to do a bit of research and find out if any images or any games had already been sent to space. I gave it a quick Google and found a list of the best space games. Just what I wanted. Let's dig a little deeper.
Much later.
And I'm back. So I started by looking at this thing, the Voyager message, which is a time capsule sent to space a while back. It was a golden disc that included lots of things, sounds, images. I thought it would include references to video games somewhere on it, but I was surprised to find out it includes a lot of things, but nothing to do with video games. Then we got to this article from the Telegraph, which was a little bit more promising. It showed Mass Effect 3 being attached to balloons and being sent to space. Sadly, I couldn't read the entire thing because it asked me to start a free trial, and I tried, and then it asked me to pay. I'm already paying to send something to the moon here, and I'm not MrBeast, so this is all we see. But that shows that Mass Effect 3 was kind of sent to space. And I saved the best till last. I found this on the Guinness World Records site. Basically, a Russian cosmonaut took his Game Boy into space with him and played Tetris, which makes him the first person to play a game in space. Way cooler than what I'm doing. Credits this guy. That answers the question. Have any games been in space? Yes, they have. But have any games been to the moon? Not that I can see. If you know of anything that I've missed or any games that have been to space, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it, but let's get back to our video. So does that mean Don't Drop Dan, at least in the form of an image, is one of the first games on the moon? It could be. However, I am not the only one to take advantage of this opportunity. If we head over to MrBeast's Twitter and scroll down looking for the tweet about posting things to the moon, if we start scrolling down here, we can see many people posting many weird and wonderful things. Some people had the same idea I had, send the first so-and-so to the moon. So I don't know if this is actually the first set of games content that has been sent to the moon, but other people have sent things like their Roblox characters or Minecraft content. If this is the first set of game stuff to the moon, then that makes Don't Drop Dan amongst one of the first, which is pretty cool. So let's make this happen. Okay, firstly, do we want to just send an image to the moon, or do we want a awesome shirt or hoodie to remember this by? Of course we want a shirt or hoodie. I'm not much of a hoodie person, we'll go with a shirt, let's do this. As for the size, we're going to go with XXL. Usually I'd go with extra large, but we're going to play it safe, and MrBeast is a pretty big guy. Would we like to send more images to the moon? Yes, we would. We'd like to send every skin that's in the game if we could, but we cannot afford to. It's not in the budget, sorry, no thanks. That is everything. We now have it in our basket. For this next part, I have to type in some shipping information, so I will be right back. If you have seen a MrBeast video before, you should be familiar with this. This is Honey. It can save you money online when you buy certain things. It just popped up on the MrBeast website saying it could save me some money, so I thought it'd be pretty cool to use. This video is not sponsored, by the way. And there we go. It just saved me just about $4 sending Dan to the moon, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's buy this thing. And that is everything. The order is complete. Dan is going to the moon. Well, not just yet. I need to upload the image. I'm going to have to blur the left side of the screen here too, because it shows my location on the map and my payment details, but we won't worry about that. Let's jump into my emails and upload this photo. This is the email saying I can upload something to the moon. I've just received it, so I should just click on this, and now I get to build my pass, the image that will be sent to the moon. First things first, let's change this name because Alex is not going to the moon. Dan is. Awesome. We'll also set the second name to MrBeast because MrBeast can go to the moon too, kind of. Right, okay, that is everything, I do believe. Now all I have to do is upload it. I tried clicking this button, which isn't a button, a couple of times, not realising that the upload button is right here. So let's get this image uploaded. And here we go, I found an image to upload. I just used a header that I posted to Twitter at some point for when I released the Spaceman costume. I actually think it's a little wide, which is why the black bars are there, so I'm going to play around with the image a little bit. Be right back. There we go, awesome. That should have fixed the image. Okay, slightly. We still have black bars on the sides, but it's not as wide, it's a little more visible. I'll take that. That leaves just one more thing. I have got the name down. We have the pass ready to go. All we have to do now is click add to capsule. So let's send it to space. Ooh, this is the tense part. Can we have a bit of a build up? Hey, it's official, there we go. Drop Dan, or Space Dan, is heading to the moon. He is going where no Dan has ever been before. So the first thing I'm going to do is save this image because we'll keep that forever. And then I will probably post it to my socials shortly after, which will probably be way before this video is out, so you may have seen that already. If you haven't, then you should be following my socials. That's your own fault. Links will be in the description. Okay, let's just pause and take a second to actually appreciate that this image is going to the moon and say thank you to MrBeast, because this would not be happening without him. Thank you, MrBeast. Right, let's go back and make sure we didn't miss anything. So if we scroll up, it does actually say, stay tuned, Dan. Stay tuned, Dan. We'll send you an update so you can watch the launch, which will be pretty awesome. I will look into that and let you know more about that in this video.
A few moments later.
Right, unfortunately, we will not be seeing the launch in this video. I wanted to put it at the end, but it is not due to happen just yet. I have found this on the NASA website, which is the thing that MrBeast has actually paid for hard drive space on. This is it. It actually looks pretty damn cool in my opinion, and it's awesome knowing that Don't Drop Dan will be somewhere on that thing. It's not due to launch till this date, and it's not actually, it says it's scheduled to touch down on the lunar surface in July 2021, so we have a bit of waiting time. If you are at all curious how MrBeast managed to make this happen, it is through this company, Astrobotic, which do lots of cool space stuff. You should definitely check them out. They are partnered with NASA for this mission to send this lunar lander to space, and they let people basically pay to put things on it. So for example, let's say we wanted to pay for brand promotion, let's say we wanted a big Alexa Dev flag on the moon, and we wanted it to actually land on the lunar surface, it would cost a small price of 1.2 million, which of course we all have laying around, so definitely thanks MrBeast for making this happen. Of course you can play around with the settings a bit. For example, if I just wanted to send something to lunar orbit, it would be a little cheaper, but that's still definitely not in the Alexa Dev budget. What do we say, 500,000 likes and I'll send something to the moon? I'm joking, but let's get back to our video. Although we won't see the launch, we will see the delivery when it arrives, and I will try to keep you updated on the launch. I think that is everything. If we scroll down, we see a little rocket, show it saying your face in space. Well, it's not my face, it's Dan's face, but that's still pretty awesome. I cannot wait. Alright, let's cut to the delivery arriving.
2 weeks later.
Look what's finally here. There's only one thing this could possibly be, so cue the epic music. Dan's heading to space.